But finally, all this time later, we are just about ready to get into game number 1 of this set. If you're just tuning in and wondering why we were talking so long about Soulsborne games instead of the game that we're being paid to commentate, because we were taking a bit. But now it's time for Dampe versus Big Pepsi. Big Pepsi on the Sora, Dampe on the other side, piloting the Fox. And like we were talking about much in the past, it's a tough matchup for Sora.
Yeah, it seems like right now we're seeing a lot of patience here from Fox using the laser and looking for an in, able to find it there with the up airs, get some extra damage here, and that dash attack going to be a great whiff punish option too, and good for combos at these lower percents. You're going to see it at higher percents at the ledge, catching, getting back from center, from the ledge back to center stage, just using that into back air can sail at a lot of stocks at pretty high percents as well. So seeing it as an approach option and also a whiff punish option is just going to be really strong for Fox. Trying to find a landing there here too for some extra combos, and I just love this patience that we're seeing so far from Fox, just being able to disengage, wait, use the lasers, take our time, doesn't want to try to fight up in box against Sora, just waiting for him to throw out a move first and then finding the punish instead. Oh my gosh, that was so good.
And that's one of the main reasons why this matchup's so tough for Sora, is just the raw frame data and speed of Fox. We've already seen a couple of times like Sora crossing shield with the side B, and then Fox can just instant dash out of shield and catch up.
Yeah, I think a big thing is landing on top of Fox is going to be a problem at higher percents too. A lot of the time you're seeing like combos get started from Sora with Nair, but if we see an unspaced Nair or just a lot of unsafe hitboxes on Fox's shield, he's just going to be able to fire back with that up smash, as we saw in the first stock. So that's something that you need to be careful about. It feels like right now Dampe's just really in control of the pace of the game and just playing super patiently off stage. Great recovery there too, avoiding the down B from Sora and just making it back to the ledge, which is basically the biggest downside of Fox, is being off stage. He really struggles with his recovery and he's very susceptible to just running out there and getting gimped like we were talking about with Quarantine. You can do the same thing to Fox. But tries to get the combo there and just not able to find it just yet. And Fox able to hang on to this stock for a little bit longer.
Oh, but not much longer as that down air connects. You see Big Pepsi shaking it out there on that bottom right player cam as he connects into the stock. But 80% worth of extra credit, that is not too far away from up smash percent if he's not careful, especially Nair up smash. Fox been having it not too tough of a time connecting with stuff like that. We're going to see the down smash into the up air, or down air into up smash.
Yeah, I got you.
Wow, everything's going backwards.
If you combine them, that's basically down smash. It's
yeah.
That's the name of the combo. Okay, but getting off the ledge against Fox can be a little bit hard here, especially when he's throwing out a lot of these aerials, using that Nair, using the fair too, long-lasting with a lot of multi-hits, so it can control a lot of space above that platform like we're seeing right now from Dampe. But now just disengaging again, trying to use that dash attack to find an opening and finds it again, and being trapped on the platform above Fox is a very scary place to be. We've seen already that Dampe is comfortable stringing those up airs together, so need to be careful. Great patience once again, expecting that down B from Sora and just not swinging at it. And I just really love the pacing that we're seeing from Dampe so far.
I would like to see Big Pepsi, like especially in the offstage situations, use his lingering hitboxes a lot more. Like that's one of the things that Sora does so well, is control space in the air. So if he like gets out there with like a Nair or a fair, even like a well-placed back air will do the same thing because it lingers for a while. Might not get the chance in this game though, as he is nearing saying goodbye to the game number 1. Going to be able to get back with the side B, but dash attack, no bear.
Yeah, I like that DI out there from Big Pepsi, recognizing that the back air was coming and holding on to that stock for a little bit longer, but...
Oh
no!
Flew too close to the sun. The wax wings melted away, and Big Pepsi just falls to his demise down in the bottom blast zone. So Dampe going to take game number 1 pretty comfortably. 2 stocks to 1.
I do like that there from Big Pepsi, feeling comfortable going off stage, trying to contest against Fox recovery. It's just a little unfortunate seeing an SD, especially with the character that usually has a pretty consistent recovery with having the up B and the side Bs, having 3 of those as well, just being able to usually make it back to the ledge, but just got, like you said, a little too close to the sun there, and that's going to cost him that first game. But it felt like Dampe was just doing a really good job of controlling the pace regardless. Just making it really hard for Big Pepsi to find those Nairs to get combos started, find extra percent, and just the patience that we're seeing with dealing with the down B as well, just running up, waiting, and then punishing accordingly. Dampe's playing a lot of with punish rather than just like trying to smother Big Pepsi, and it's working out so far.
But potentially a power-up for Big Pepsi here as he goes with the Kingdom Hearts music. We hear fragments of sorrow coming through. So we'll see if the adjustments can be made, and I think, like you were talking about, the edge guarding, that's the key. That's the only way you're going to be capable of winning this set, is by going off stage and stopping Fox from getting back. A lot more of a careful start than game number 1.
Ooh, okay. The up tilt's going to last a little bit longer than Dampe was expecting, so it's going to stuff out that nair. Maybe something to use more consistently when we're seeing the falling down airs or nairs from Fox. But it is going to be really easy to punish, too, if Dampe continues to play a lot more patient and wait out a lot of these hitboxes from Sora. Getting off of the ledge just seems so hard right now for Big Pepsi.
Does manage to do so successfully here, and actually has a very slight percentage lead, but struggling really hard to get any of the starter hits that Sora likes to combo into. So we're not seeing him play the Sora Mishima type game, where instead it's just like 1 or 2, like nair 1, maybe a back air, maybe a falling up air. He's not getting the full length out of Sora's kit that we all know this character's capable of.
Okay, and now finding the landing here could really pay off for Dampe, but Big Pepsi making it to the other side of the stage and avoiding the up smash from Fox there. You can definitely tell that a lot of the time Dampe is just kind of sharking there underneath the platforms, trying to catch the landings. But right now it looks like Big Pepsi's in the driver's seat, gonna miss that punish though, and now Dampe back at center stage. Whiffs the up smash though, but gets another one right after.
So up smash, roll back, up smash, catching 2 whiffed grabs. A little bit unfortunate. It's difficult to get a shield grab in 2024 in Smash Ultimate. Everybody's so safe on shield.
Very true. Ooh, I love that use of the fire there as well to cover that space right in front of the ledge. It seems like we're really struggling to get off of the ledge, so if you put a hitbox there before Fox can set up, it can give you a little extra space to work with, but barely poking him with that side B there and pops Fox to the other side of the stage, sitting at 130% right now though. So I think a falling hitbox from Sora could work out to take that stock, but even using the reflector has been really strong for Dampe for stuffing out a lot of these different spells that we're seeing from Sora.
I think something Big Pepsi is starting to figure out is that Dampe is having trouble fully reacting to like ambiguous shield crosses. So we saw right there, his main option when Dampe gets put in that pressure is just jump and throw out an aerial. But if Sora is already positioned for it, his aerial will come out first, and so that back air connects, gets the stock, and starting to build up a little, but only gets the first 2 hits of nair before Dampe is able to fast fall, get down to the ground. Now an edge guard F smash here. I saw it coming. I was ready.
That hit from there.
Oh yeah, Sora's get up attack is long.
The range on the Blizzaga was the thing that was crazy. But I do like the way that we're seeing that Dampe is aware of the different spells that we're going to be seeing at the ledge too. Like you see him hanging out underneath that platform and was ready to reflect the thunder. But now this is a little bit scarier. I feel like the down B, or rather the spells become a lot scarier at the ledge when you're trying to recover against Sora, but I feel like Dampe is doing a really good job of avoiding a lot of these. Not going to avoid that one, but off the top,
and
okay.
Dies to side B after just barely avoiding the up B. I thought for sure it was going to be the up B that would kill, and guessing wrong on when he was going to let up with the side B. Good ambiguity from Big Pepsi here, as he's now building up a lot of extra credit in a matchup that was not going his way up until very recently.
And we can definitely see that Dampe is getting a little desperate for this kill too. We've seen a lot of whiffed up smashes, and it's just really snowballing him in this deficit, 87% so far, and now has to recover against Sora. Overextending a little bit too much there from Big Pepsi, and it's going to cost him with that back air too. 87% here on Dampe. Just one good combo starter could tie this up for him, but he needs to be careful and not try to overextend with a lot of these up smashes that we've been seeing. Now,
back air, or back throw rather, comes through, but the situation gets reversed, and now it's Big Pepsi that's getting trapped at the ledge. Dampe trying to make up that deficit, but the up smash from Big Pepsi going to even up the set count to 1-1. Good stuff to him.
Yeah, that was a really good roll there, a roll read there with the up smash. I feel like the use of the fire in the Blizzaga at the ledge when trying to recover was a good adaptation that we saw there from Big Pepsi, just using it to freeze Fox whenever he was like sharking underneath that platform. It has a lot more range than I think Dampe was expecting and I was expecting. And so that was really good call outs there, and just made it a lot easier for him to recover.
And in the meantime, The only real upset that we've seen is they just reported a bunch of the first round of bracket. We saw a, I believe, Alabama Falco Mage, who was our 29th seed, go down to a DK. So it's DK time.
No.
Falco DK is kind of tough, I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
You sometimes just die. It was game 5 as well, upset factor 4.
Okay, getting started in this game 3, going to be on small battlefield once again. I feel like sharking underneath the platforms is good for Dampe, but we saw that it's not giving him a lot of coverage against the recoveries that we're seeing from Big Pepsi either. Uses the side B just immediately onto stage 2. We're seeing a lot of really aggressive ways of getting out of the corner from Big Pepsi, and it seems to be working, getting him a lot of these reversals and a lot of extra percent too. It's still sitting at 79%. Dampe definitely taking the lead so far in this game, but just one good opening from Big Pepsi could tie this up.
Dampe definitely trying to make this more of a game 1 situation than a game 2 situation, as he gets out to an early lead like you were talking about, and is now going to be looking for those like 100-ish% kill confirms. So we're going to be seeing a lot of like nair tech chase attempts. But Dampe's not been super successful with those, and as he's searching for this kill confirm, he gets caught out by Big Pepsi. Now in a lot of trouble offstage, has to recover low because of the Thundaga, and is very much struggling to get off the ledge. Another grab on a failed smash attack attempt.
Yeah. Just trying to fight out of the corner here, but finds that up smash for that first stock and had a pretty decent lead, but I feel like Big Pepsi did a great job of racking up percents, and now Dampe kind of in trouble here at 115, but getting these up airs, stringing some extra percent, and now 49% on Sora, but that up smash from Big Pepsi gonna tie it up. And now just trying to use a lot of these landing aerials from both players to get something started. Dash attack's going to be the end here for Dampe, though. Sharks underneath with that up air. Once again, just a great way to cover the landings from Sora. He is a little floaty, so it's a lot easier to find him in the air. And Dampe definitely showcasing that.
103%, so we're once again going to get in that same position that hurt Dampe so much on stock number 1, where he starts fishing for those kill confirms. He's got to be a lot more, like, not proactive, but, well, maybe proactive. That worked just fine. Run up smash. Sure, do it. Never mind.
Okay, tries to find the tech chase there, but just misspacing it a little bit, and now Dampe at 46%. Getting these up tilts, though, that's going to be decent damage, and now,
should be
back?
fine? Yeah, okay. I was like pretty sure that Sora can recover even from magnifying glass, but that looks dangerous.
Yes, barely grabbing the ledge there, but 42% right now on Big Pepsi. You can see that Dampe is kind of slowing things down, using these lasers once again. Tries to get the drag down there, a little cheeky, but not going to work out for him. And I just love that Dampe's so comfortable just running to the other side of the stage and just waiting for the approach from Big Pepsi, because it's going to be pretty hard for Sora to find that, especially when you have to use those aerials that are going to take a lot of startup to get started when approaching. But there's that Thunder again to make the recovery for Big Pepsi a little bit easier. Tries to wait it out, but mistimes the F smash too, and that's going to cost him getting thrown off stage. Still able to recover and forces the low recovery there too. Using those, the Thunder just makes it a lot harder for Fox to use like the side beat that we typically see back to the ledge, but Dampe just finding that back air to take that third game.
And especially in that third game, let's just compare the volume of grabs that not only like happened, but connected. Dampe, none.
Yeah.
Big Pepsi, all of them.
Yeah.
Every single time Dampe was landing near him, Big Pepsi was either whiffing a grab or connecting with a grab, and those were the only two options. We didn't see like a short hop nair. We didn't see like a dash back, try and dash back in. It was grab. That was my my safety there if I'm Big Pepsi, and so I would like to see him adjust more and try and go for like either like a disengage or like parry into like a short hop nair, because he wasn't getting anything off those grabs, and you got to get something off those grabs, or if you're getting a lot of grabs and sending him off stage a lot, start edge guarding the Fox, please.
Yes, kill him off stage. I think down tilt could be beneficial for Big Pepsi too. I feel like that's not an option that we're seeing very often.
It's slow.
It's slow.
It's about frame 13 or 14 off the top of my head. Chat will probably look it up and correct me in a second, so we'll get the real answer momentarily. But it's slow, especially as far as those like sweeping sword down tilts go. I know it's slower than like Corrin's for sure.
Gotcha.
And so it's Fox is at the speed of light, it's kind of hard to call that out unless you're absolutely certain of his angle of approach.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. If you're playing against a Fox that's like super aggressive, then using that to stuff out the dash attack might work. But we're seeing that Dampe is definitely not that type of Fox. He's just waiting and waiting for you to throw out the move specifically. So I feel like if he did use that down tilt, that would be a great opportunity for him to find that punish. We're seeing that there again, just waiting out the landing hitbox there from Big Pepsi and just getting the dash attack off of it. Not going to get a ton of percent, but just making it really hard for Big Pepsi to land. There's the reflector too, just super quick with it and adding some extra percent and making it a little bit harder for Big Pepsi to approach. We can see this patience here. Love that empty hop there from Dampe too, and just follows up with the dash attack. Now you're trapped on the platform against Fox.
And a little update, it's actually active on frame 9 and 10, which is like bad. It's only active for 2 frames, and there's 21 frames of end lag.
Yikes.
So if you whiff that on a Fox sprinting at you, yikes.
Good on you, Big Pepsi, for not using down tilt.
It could work, like as a mix-up. I'm not saying like ignore it from your kit entirely, but you got to be careful with when you're throwing that out there.
But getting off the ledge has been the name of the game. Misspacing the roll from Fox a little longer than Big Pepsi was expecting, and I love the use of the Blizz there to just catch Dampe dropping shield as well. I feel like we're seeing a lot of the a lot of the time Dampe's getting frozen, but we're not seeing big punishes off of it either.
Oh, back throw finally kills.
Oh, he did a little dance. Okay.
Little wibble wobble down there, and then immediate fire back thanks to the Angel platform invincibility. Going to be able to get an up smash and close that stock. So now we're just back to full even. It's a reset.
Ooh, okay. Uses the landing hitbox there to stuff out the Fox. The dash attack, which is what we're talking about, like being able to shut down Fox's approach is going to be the best thing that you can really do when you are such a slow character like Sora. That down air, good opportunity for Dampe. Not going to get a ton off of it though, but still has this pressure. Has Big Pepsi trapped on the platform and getting a lot of up air extensions off of it too.
I'm gonna do a commentary no, and I'm gonna slightly disagree with something that you just said. I don't think Sora's slow. He's floaty, yes, but his frame data and general movement options are good and quick. Like his air acceleration is on the better half of the cast. So the difference in being like a character like Fox where you're a fast follower at the speed of light and Sora where you're a lot more floaty is you just have to be intentional. You're not necessarily slow, and so you're not going to get caught out by like somebody blazing you down, but you do have to be careful because if you're just like moving around willy-nilly, then you'll get caught out like he did just there. Tech chase onto the platform and up smash, and that's the stock.
That's fair. I feel like Sora is like a pretty fast car, and then Fox is like a rocket ship. So it's not fair to call Sora slow, but in the context of fighting against Fox, he is
Sora's
slow.
like a 2024 Camry. Like it's got all the options. It's a nice car. It's just, it's not going to keep up on the F1 track.
You're not going to see it on the racetrack. Okay, but trying to find this landing near to get something started here for Dampe. Sitting at 109, so needs to be careful about worrying about this up smash, which I feel like has been costing him his most stocks if he gets trapped on a platform. Or the landing there almost working out too. But yeah, again, just Fox usually able to just recover back to the ledge there, despite having a lot of startup on that Firefox, just not having to worry about getting gimped off stage.
I'm just so curious why Pepsi's not going off stage at all. Like even there, forced attack off the ledge. He had to go low. You had time to run out there. Could have done something, but not going to get the chance to do anything else. Not in winners, at least, as Dampe going to close this out 3-1. Great stuff to him. Winning the matchup that he should have won, but still having to do the work for it.
Yeah. Still hitting the combo, still playing really patient, still playing really well. So really good stuff to him. I think the Big Pepsi was making some adaptations that we definitely saw in those later games, but at the end of the day, if you don't kill Fox off stage, it's going to be pretty hard to win those sets. So.
Yep, so great stuff to both of them. I'm just taking a peek at the bracket and seeing everything that's going on. Most of it looks like it's proceeding as seeded. Zomba has 6-0'd everybody to get where he is. Melee doubles is heating up a little bit, though. I think people are getting very excited for that. And that was winners round 1. Dampe
really?
and Big Pepsi. Winner now has to fight Jazzo.
If I'm Big Pepsi, I'm happy I lost.
When Fox versus Ken is not fun.
No.
So poor guy.
Shotos, man, I can't fight Shotos to save my life.
I live in a region with Jazzo and also Vendetta when he shows up.
I do not envy you.
I lose every time I've even
Your
like.
random loses?
I
Come
go
on,
Sonic
man.
into Jazzo
Okay,
just to make him
okay.
mad. Jazzo hates fighting Sonic.
You're a
and like
hater.
even like I lose the sets because like
Yeah.
he's fine at the matchup now because he plays with Wrath a lot.
Yeah.
But it still makes him mad, so I go Sonic against him.
You're my goat.
He's like one of the very few people that I pick characters
Yeah.
for.
No, I don't counterpick characters to make people mad. I counterpick the way that I'm playing. Like I'm a big teabagger, personally.
All right.
I'm not beating doorstop, but I'm gonna make him
I am
mad.
teabagging doorstop. Looks like we've got our next set getting ready very shortly. My Sonic is the only Sonic that you love. Thanks, chat. I camp just like the rest of them. I actually like when I didn't compete in Ultimate like ever seriously, but I did compete in Smash 4. I was a very campy player.
Really?
I played very slow.
I am too. My disadvantage is fantastic. Like I never die, but I can't hit people for anything. So I play ZSS and I just zero the entire time. But if I pick Sonic, I feel like